This is a motorcycle's tale. Previously on A Motorcycle's Tale. What's that motorcycle? It's a 2012 Honda NC700S. G'day, and welcome to today's episode of A Motorcycle's Tale. In this episode, we are reviewing a Honda NC700, kindly lent to me by me. Let's go for a ride. Normally, this is where I'd kick things off by saying, here we go with the first ride on the Honda NC700. But I can't do that with this bike. You see, this is my bike, and I've been riding it for over 11 years. So, instead, let's say, here we go with ride 71,295. Let's go. Since I know this bike inside out, I really can't give you a first impression. That would just spoil the pros and cons that I'll talk about later. So for this intro, I'm going to try something a little different. The Honda NC700S was designed with a clear goal. Build a bike that's fun to ride, easy to handle, and affordable. And I feel that this bike 100% managed its goal. It blends commuter practicality with the look of a stylish naked bike, and it's got a frunk. Honda developed it with the new concept Fun Naked theme, and it was all about making sure the rider enjoys the experience. It's built to be easy to control, giving riders of all experience levels confidence on the road. And trust me, it doesn't take long to feel right at home riding the NC. Now, with that intro out of the way, let's go do some tests. I wonder if I'll sing in this episode. Off we go with figure O's and figure eights. Now, having owned this bike for so long, I know that this bike is super capable of doing the figure O's and figure eights. Emergency stop. Here we go, up to 50. That was really quick and easy. Getting ready. And release set screen. Number 2. Off we go, up to 50. Getting ready. And release that squeeze. Zero to 60, number one, here we go. Zero to 60, number two, here we go. And 0 to 60, number three, let's go. And once again, the twisty hill of doom. Here we go. Easy, it's so easy. The NC so easy. It doesn't have any problems. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! I sang again! No! Here we go down the hill. Oh man. I'm gonna get told off again for singing. And that's the Twisty Hill for today. Wrapping up this motorcycle with a final ride, let's talk about the pros and cons. Starting with the pros. It has excellent fuel economy, often reaching distances between 320 kilometres in town up to 400 kilometres out of town. Its strong low-end torque makes it easy to ride in urban environments and for relaxed cruising. I can cruise around in second or third gear all day long in town and the bike never struggles. It just loves second gear. Upright ergonomics for long-distance riding and good visibility. The engine placement provides a low centre of gravity for easy handling and stability. Figaro's and the Twisty Hills are evidence of this. With a large storage compartment in place of a traditional fuel tank, perfect for helmets or other gear, it's known as a frunk. A frunk is a front trunk, or my wife calls it a fruit. A fruit is something you eat. No, a fruit is a front boot. I have never needed a storage box, as the frunk has always done what I needed it to do. It is honestly my most beloved feature of any bike I have ever owned, and I only know of two that have ever had them. There may be more, but the only two I know of are the Honda NC700 750 and Suzuki's Across. Put a comment down below if you know of any other bikes that have a frunk or a fruit. Smooth power delivery and manageable engine size makes it accessible to most riders. Within minutes, you'll know how it rides. Honda is known for its reliability and relatively low maintenance costs. A dual clutch transmission option. The DCT version offers a convenient automatic shifting option. Honda was the first to offer this on motorcycles, and the NC700 and 750 has this option. Because of its lightweight nature, at 211 kilos, it is easy to maneuver, especially in traffic or tight spaces. It had a competitive price point for new, not that you can get them new anymore. It has a competitive price point for used models. And there endeth the pros. On to the cons. The engine's low redline and modest power output might feel underwhelming for more experienced riders or those seeking higher performance and higher speeds. The engine is tuned for low to mid-range torque, so power in lower gears, but lower top speeds in higher gears. Non-adjustable suspension might feel too soft for aggressive riding or heavy loads. The naked version offers minimal wind protection, making higher speed highway rides less comfortable. The fuel tank's location under the seat can be inconvenient when refueling, especially if you have placed luggage on top of the rear seat. While functional, the design may not appeal to those seeking a more aggressive or modern look. But who cares? It has a frunk. If you don't sit in the optimal position, upright, weight off your arms and hands, you will get pins and needles. And finally, the seat. Buy an Airhawk seat. Buy one to go on the standard seat. After 2 hours, you'll wish you did. It numbs your behind so much that you'll be stopping way more than your fellow riders want you to. The pillion seat is even worse than the main rider seat. Get an Airhawk seat for that if you plan on carrying anybody with you. Get an Airhawk seat. You need it. And there we go with the cons for this motorcycle. I thank you for joining us today. I hope that today's episode has shown you a motorcycle's tale, and please stay safe and keep the rubber on the road. Thank you, fellow riders, for tuning in to today's A Motorcycle's Tale. From completing the Figaroes to navigating the treacherous Twisty Hill of Doom, we've explored the limits and capabilities of this motorcycle. If there's a motorcycle you're itching to see reviewed in the future, drop a comment below or shoot me an email on amotorcyclestale@gmail.com. I hope today's bike has shown you a motorcycle's tale. It's time for What's That Motorcycle?